Hey gang, Menardo Rob here, coming to you from the future. Uh, I didn't want to put this video on Monday Digs as it's not all metal detecting. Only approximately the first 4 minutes is metal detecting, and the other 10 minutes is me dealing with the 4 cops that showed up because the homeowner I was doing a curb strip in front of called them, and then also apparently told them I was a city employee because I had a shirt on similar to this one. And so they rolled 4 police officers and a major who is second in command of the department because they thought they had some renegade city employee doing work that they knew nothing about. Uh, so first 4 minutes is metal detecting. The other 10 minutes is me dealing with the police who were not in a real friendly mood. But I had to show this video because the next following videos take place on this street and I'd be referencing this and you wouldn't know what I was talking about. But I also didn't feel it was appropriate on Monday Digs, so that's why I'm publishing it today. Alrighty guys, thanks a lot, appreciate you watching.
Hey gang, Rob here. Thought I would do my normal introduction since everybody makes fun of me for it. What you see behind me is my newest permission today, a 1915 residential home. Guys don't get in the teens too much. Troy and I did a 1920 last week. Got the silver belt buckle, and so we're going to be trying this one today, guys. We're hoping. We've been wanting this house for quite a long time, and the owner was real nice. He's given me permission to do the front yard, outside the fence. He'd like to see everything I find. I'm hoping once I show him and build up some more trust, we get to do the backyard behind the fence. We're off. Well, gang, I'm still out here at this 1915 property. I've done this whole thing in front of the fence. The homeowner came out and was talking to me. He says he rototilled the whole backyard about a foot deep. Took out whatever he found, a couple toy cars and toys and stuff, but and then he put the new Floritam grass down, so I'm not going to be doing that. But he invited me to go around the fence and do the whole area in the backyard behind the fence. Super nice guy. And guys, I don't have anything to film yet since the intro. I've gotten 1 toy car, modern toy car, 3 Wheatie tacks, 3 modern dimes, and a zinc penny, and 1 memorial penny. And guys, I got a 25 signal here. I thought for sure I was getting another memorial penny, but look at that, we got ourselves a buckwheat. All right, let's do some zoomicating here. Back is really nice. I'm gonna probably say a 50s. There we go, 1951. I'm not sure where the old stuff is on this property. Maybe it's down below where that wall was. I don't know how old that wall is, but hey guys, we got some more of the front to do and a little bit of the back. Alright guys, I got the other Wheatie right over there where the shade ends and the sun begins. I haven't filmed in an hour, haven't found anything. And then I get 2 back-to-back finds on the 2 next singles. Guys, I got a perfect Wheatie signal here, and it was quiet and it was localized, so I was like, that's going to be a nice deep coin. That should be a Wheatie, it's pretty deep. And guys, I dug that hole around that root, and then you can see where I put my pinpointer in, and I got no signal. I couldn't find it. I used a machine, no signal. Guys, there was a small clump of dirt left on my shovel, and the coin was stuck on that clump of dirt on my shovel. And guys, it is a Wheatie, and I'm going to take a gander, this one being a lot deeper, that this is going to be older than a 50. Oh yeah, look at the wear on that. All right, let's zoom. Do some zoomicating. Oh yeah, look at how much wear is on that. Those wheat lines are just about flat. All right, let's flip this over and see it together. And of course, there's crust where the date is. Stand by. Well guys, my phone locked up while showing you that second wheat penny, so I'm not really sure how much came out. We'll look at the footage and see. Guys, right here, a deep hole. I kept having a signal keep getting deeper and I kept missing it. And guys, here's what's left of a canning jar lid. There's the flat piece. There's one little piece of the side, and I managed to get most of the porcelain lid. I've filtered through all the dirt. I don't find the other little piece, but this is the kind of stuff I was expecting to find here. I'll be showing that to the homeowner. Alrighty guys, after the canning jar lid, we get ourselves an old Yale key. Rang in on a zinc penny signal, but it was loud. Alrighty, little relic. Well, good people, sometimes you do a lot of work and it just doesn't pay off. I got a quarter signal down there, and I didn't think it was the PVC pipe, the sprinkler pipe, because the pinpointer was ringing below it, and if I put it on the sides of the pipe, I didn't get a signal. So I was like, there's a quarter below that pipe. Well guys, you can see how much I dug below that pipe, and wah, wah, one of them old copper washers. All right. Hi guys, this is Louie, guys. This is Louie, and we become best friends. I know. Okay.
Well, gang, future Rob here. As I didn't do too well in that guy's front yard, I started doing the curb strip next door, and a lady came out and asked me who I was and what I was doing, and I was told her I was doing the public access easement, that I was metal detecting as a hobby, trying to find an old coin or toy car, and she said okay. And then I told her I'd put my holes back just the way they were, and she said I appreciate that. And there was no ill word spoken, and then this happened.
Hey guys, there's my permission property beyond this police car right here. This is a supervisor for the police department, and here comes another one right now. This lady here didn't like me doing her easement and came out and spoke to me and decided to call the police. So there's one cruiser, two cruisers. Wonderful. Alrighty guys, there is a fourth cruiser right there, or third cruiser. This one's got two female officers in it, so I've got 4 police officers out here now for me doing the curb strips. All right, I'm just going to sit here and see where this goes. There she is talking to the cops right now. So now she doesn't want to be seen because I'm filming. She's making a great video. All right, let's see if they come over and talk to me. All right, guys, it looks like the 2 female officers are leaving. They never said a word to me. The cruiser down there's got a corporal or master patrol officer. He's got one chevron on his sleeve. The white truck here, I think, is the husband of the lady that answered the door. The supervisor's in that vehicle, and the other male officer's on the other side talking to him. Nobody said a word to me since the supervisor came up and confirmed what I was doing. All right.
What's your plan to do here? You got permission from this guy, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about the neighbors?
I've done that house, had permission. Done the 2 houses on the corner. I got 2 houses permission on the other side. I got permission on this side of the house.
Stay off the people that you don't have permission from then? Would that be an easy solution so that I don't get calls out here, especially because you're digging in the ground?
Yep.
In front of their house.
Yep.
And you didn't call 811 before you dig.
I don't go deep enough to find any cables.
Excavation.
You call digging a 2-inch hole to look for a penny in excavation?
Tell you what the Florida state statute says.
So you can't find anything in city or county ordinances, so you're going to state statute?
This is state statute.
Okay.
I always go to state statute because I'm a law enforcement officer.
Well, he said you were looking for county and city.
No, he's not me. I'm the major. He's the officer. He might be looking at county and city. I'm looking at state statute. Excavate means any man-made cut, cavity, trench, or depression in the earth's surface formed by removal of the earth intended to change the grade or level of the land or intended to penetrate or disturb the surface of the earth, including land beneath the waters of the state, as defined in Set 373.019. And the term includes pipe bursting and directional drilling or boring from one point to another beneath the surface of the earth or other trenchless technologies. So that would be considered excavating.
So before I come out here next time, I have to call 811?
2 days, yes.
Okay.
I mean, if you just want to push the issue just to bother people, I mean, I don't understand what it is.
I didn't bother people. She was polite to me, and I was polite to her. Okay. She went. No ill words were spoken.
I didn't say anything. It's an ill word.
Okay. But you just said I was bothering people.
Well, it was a bother to her because she called us.
Obviously. Okay.
You know what?
I didn't mean to be a bother to her.
Once again, I'm not saying that you were rude to her. I'm not saying that you argued with her. What you did was bothering her because you were digging up the yard. Now, walking through it.
I was digging up the public access.
Correct.
That's
correct.
Technically, from what I understand about ordinance, they're obligated to take care of it. Technically, it's part of their property to take care of it. But it's right away. But they're obligated to take care of it. Okay.
Unless theirs comes out further. And
okay.
That we'd find on PCAO.org.
Okay. So I don't consider myself any different than the cable company, the phone company, or any tree guy. I'll be happy to do that.
Okay.
Sir. Be happy to do that, Major.
Awesome.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So just do that before I decide to do any street on the curb strips.
I would do that, but again,
just to solve any further problem like this.
Permission as well.
If you have like this, if you have permission from these people, you have permission from these people, right? My thing is, rather than forcing an issue, is what I'm talking about, right? We deal with this in all kind of things. There's people that want to just force an issue just to have some kind of.
I don't want to force the issue. I told Officer Volker, I'm an ex-law enforcement officer myself, I'm not here to push the issue. I'm here because I told her exactly what I was doing. When you walked up, you made the comment that she indicated that I was a city employee, that I was lying.
No. Okay, no, I did not indicate that you were lying.
that she was
No.
that she lied.
They told they told
Dispatch
me.
told us that.
The dispatch told us.
All right, guys, here's where I got a little pissed off because I was being lied to by somebody. How would dispatch know to say that they thought I was a city employee if she didn't tell them that? But yet, that's not what they told me. That's why I got a little defensive there.
We believe it's a city worker. So when I drove up, I thought I knew you.
Because because of the orange shirt.
No,
or-
because I knew the city guy, and
Oh, okay.
you looked like him from behind.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
and I'm like, oh, and then it's not you, and I'm like, wait a minute, you're not with the city.
and that's why
I don't have a problem with you doing it in the public area. What I have a problem is if there's digging up going on.
that's what I do.
Well,
That's my hobby.
but here's the thing: you come over here and then you hit the cable, then what happens?
If I
Because I'll tell you
if
what,
I hit a cable, if I hit a cable that they're supposed to be putting down a foot and a half to 2 feet deep, somebody didn't do their job right.
And you know what I've done before? Edging, I did it because they ran it too close under there. So that's all I'm saying.
I'll be happy. As you said, 811.
Yeah, I believe it's 811 per. It's for state statute 556.
Major, be happy to give him a call, sir.
Awesome.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
great one,
much.
brother.
Walker, have a good day, sir.
I hope you find something good.
I was telling him, got an 1892 silver coin down the street. So,
Did you really?
yes, sir. This is an old area. It does very good. Thank you, guys. Well, guys, left the phone on. You heard that entire conversation. Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll just call 911 the day before, or 811 the day before I come out. See ya. Alrighty, guys. The cops have all gone, and I'm just sitting here on the homeowner's front steps. I'm calling it a day. I guess I've caused enough commotion for the day. Here's the story, and here's why the major came on fairly heavy. Because he had to, because the homeowner's son came home. I guess he lives there. He's in his 30s, lives at mom's house. And apparently he works for some organization that has to do with excavating. And he knows that there's a Florida statute that says to do any kind of public access area where there could be buried cables, you have to call 811 24 to 48 hours in advance and get permission to do that. And he wanted that enforced. So that's his way of trying to keep me off his mom's curb strip. So the officer said, because he made that complaint against you and he told me about that statute, I had to look it up and I had to tell it to you to cover his own rear end. So he wasn't really coming on strong. And I said, well, if you'd have just explained that to me. Well, I didn't know you were ex-law enforcement. So then we got BSing about guys I went to the academy with that he worked with and who we knew as supervisors. And we left on a nice handshake, guys, and everything was cool. And he actually said to me, you know, try and knock on the people's door to let them know you're there to do the curb strip if you can. If not, who's to say you're ever going to see anybody ever again that knows you're supposed to call 811? I said, well, that's news to me. So I'll just call 811 before I come to a curb strip and say, hey, I'm going to go do curb strips 2 to 4 inches down and get their dispensation. Alrighty, guys, it's been a long day. I'm sweating through my shirt. I'm going to go and jump in the pool.
Alrighty, folks, the next video picks up literally when I come back 2 days later with my 811 work order and authorization, and that's where we pick up the next video. Thanks for watching, gang. See you on the next one.